Hi guys, we're at Ashton Court. Just gonna have a little look around. I'm using my Dragon Touch action camera to do the filming because I forgot to change the battery in my Canon, so there's virtually no power in that one, and there is a little bit of power in this Dragon Touch, so we'll use that. But we'll probably mess up the audio, I'm afraid, because my fingers will be over where the microphones are. Haven't been up here for quite a while, so I was wondering what they've done, whether the cafe is still here. There's toilets, that's always handy. There is a unicorn trail currently on in Bristol, so this is one of them, obviously. And obviously vandals have been targeting them to pinch the horns. There's a surprise. Nice cat. Gluten-free bread available. Cappuccino £3. Flat white £3. I might have to give it a try. Not today. Well, that's the view out over Bristol, but I think on this camera it won't be very clear, even though we're supposed to be filming in 4K, I think. I'll have to check that. Looks like we have an art installation here. Freedom of speech. Freedom of press. Not that you'll be able to see from here, but just above the tree line there, you might be able to see, make out some white framework. That's the Bristol City football ground there, I think. Yeah, it must be. And up over there is Dundry, the hills, and off to the right just out of sight is Bristol Airport. So you can usually see aircraft coming into land along the skyline there. Don't think you'll be able to read that on this camera. Let's see if we can get up close enough for you to read it. Believe it or not, although that looks pretty shabby, I've seen it in far worse condition. They do seem to have tidied it up a bit. I'll walk further away so we get a better view of it. Back when I used to live in the area, back in the 80s, 70s, 80s and 90s, you used to be able to drive around here through the grounds, but they've stopped that. Some people used to use it as a racetrack, and that's a shortcut. Up the top there is the top of Ronan Hill, which is one side of the suspension bridge. From there you'd have to go down Ronan Hill, steep hill, and through a lot of traffic to be able to get out of Bristol, heading in that direction towards Nailsea. And some people would use this as a shortcut. They'd come in through the gates, drive round. There is a road all the way up round the back there, down here and out the bottom, and miss out a lot of the traffic. But obviously that meant they were racing through what is supposed to be a peaceful park. So I think that's one of the reasons they shut the road. There'd also be maintenance of the tarmac road with lots of vehicles going through it. Obviously that causes maintenance problems. Right, that's a better view from this direction. And over there again you can see the structure of the white structure of the Bristol City football ground stand, just on the tree line there. And directly through there and behind it, there's a tiny clump of trees on top of a hill. Now that's got to be Kelston Tump, I think. Could it be? I'd have to look at a map. Which is more or less in the direction where I live, right out that way. More or less. Right, another view. I'm going to walk down around those gardens there, and down the bottom, so we get a view up at that side of the house. Just another quick view from a slightly different angle. And we're going down there. Right. Can't quite see the house now, it's just behind those trees there. If we followed the path on along there, there is an old, or the original ice house tucked away in there. Nothing much to look at really, so we'll just carry on this way. I don't know if we're supposed to shut the gate, but I will. So, how's the electronic image stabilisation working? I think that's all roses down there, the rose garden. Snapdragons. Can't remember what their proper name is, but I do remember them from when I was a child. Because you squeeze the side of them and they open up, and you put your finger in them and they snap shut. Or at least that's what you're told when you're a kid. We'll have to go up and have a look at that little art installation, won't we? Well, we'll come back and look at that in a minute. Dodecahedron? Decahedron? Don't know. This is what I thought we ought to look at. What is it? Can you get inside? Don't think so. Yes, you can. No idea what that says. Pulchritudo est aliquid incorporeum. I reckon that's a composter. It's open to the roof, open to the sky. Oh. Due to damage, we ask you to refrain from going inside. Well, that really doesn't help us, unless you have it on the entrance. Do not touch the edges, as they may be sharp. Oh well, I shouldn't have come in. I apologise for dragging you in with me. Well, there's a broken bit down there. Isn't it a shame? People have got to vandalise everything. Well, if anybody knows their Latin, I actually doubt whether that's genuine Latin, but it might be. On the inside there, that's Saper vedere. Saper vedere? I can't remember my Latin. I did do Latin at school. Art dell'ana. Yeah, okay. So I shouldn't have gone inside. Right, well, we'll go around here and go down and have a look at that other thing. These are some rather lovely trees. Looking at the width of the base of them, they're pretty old. And we've got a pond there. I'll just walk up to this one so you get some idea about the width. Well, it's not enormous, but it's a big tree. Right, we'll nip down here and have a look at that other bit of artwork. Somebody's leave behind art. Haven't done any of that for a while. Right. Oh, that's my alarm telling me to get back to the car. My time is up. Well, I've got 10 minutes to get back to the car. We're only about 3 minutes away. I assume this is all laser cut. I expect there's information about it somewhere. Alright, we get a better view of the front face of the house from here. Let's just see what that says there. The trees in this walk were presented by the Rotary Club of Bristol, April 1983. Which trees? And possibly these ones along here, because those big ones I was on about earlier, they're much older than 1983. But yeah, these might be 1983 along here. What does this one say? Planting of... This plaque is to record the planting of 40 oak trees at Ashton Court Mansion by members of the Rotary Club of Bristol on the 28th of November 1992 to commemorate the 40th anniversary of the reign of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. I don't think those are oaks. So where did they plant the oaks? Don't know. Anyway, that's the view of the front facade. Would that be the right word? And looking at the pictures that were on the door around that side, there must have been big stables coming out at the end here at one time. And down over there is Ashton Park School behind the trees. My wife used to go there. Tells me that when they used to have sports days, cross country, they had to run right the way up through Ashton Court, through the woods and back down again. And apparently some youngsters used to stop somewhere and have a cigarette and then cut across. I can't possibly imagine who would have done that. And she's not here to defend herself, so we'll just have to live with that. Oh, on top of the hill there's a little spike sticking up. That's Cabot Tower, and to the left of it is a university tower. Again, don't know if the camera will pick that up. Alright, okay, so we've done that. And I'll go out through here. I'm parked in the car park that you can't quite see, but it's just over there. Seeing that giant crane sticking up in the middle there would have been a good place to set up my time-lapse camera and see that moving. There's a whole load of cranes there when you look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if we count the big one in the middle. And there's more cranes over there. There's always building work going on in the city. Anyway, that'll do, I should think. Don't know what they are. Look like artichokes. Could they be? No idea. I guess that's a red deer. Or if it isn't a red deer, that's out of place. Oh, Dolores, for sale. Okay, will that be my last look? Watering the trees. Yeah, they're over the back there somewhere, I hope. I got my pay and display right this time. Got the right number. £1 for an hour is not bad. Thanks for watching. You'll always find more information down below in the video description. If you like this video, you might like this one up here. You might like to subscribe just here. Over here is my latest video on my channel, and down below is a playlist related to what you've just been watching. Thanks again for watching.